Alright, I'm out here at my community garden. Today is Saturday. I believe it's July 8th. And I thought I'd go ahead and video since I got everything kind of back in order and looking good. You can see how much the grass has grown in other folks' allotments because of the rain. If they don't come out here, it just takes over. But anyway, this was my herb row, and all my herbs just rotted. I did get one good harvest of parsley, and you see the marigolds, they survived. So I planted my family Martin cowpea here in the empty spots because I'm hoping and thinking that there'll be enough time for it to make. Yeah, there goes a motorcycle, and I don't have my microphone. I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. This row, and you see my shadow. I just planted okra here. My Kentucky calendar says that there's still plenty of time for okra. So I sowed some saved seeds, cowhorn type. My little watermelon, this is the end that was flooded, so it is struggling. I don't expect really anything from it. Pretty little zinnia, a couple of little zinnias that survived the flood. I've got a couple of different kind of squash from Seed Savers Exchange. I can't remember the name of them. I had it written down in my journal. One of them is a giant pumpkin. So I mulched around these today, and you can see there's one pumpkin. I don't know if it's actually gonna make or not, but a couple of zinnias and the pumpkin bloom. So this little cage, I planted cucumbers, and they are growing slow, but they are coming up, so it'd be a miracle if I get any. My little Swiss chard, the rabbits and deer just keep mowing them down. I don't think that they're ever going to be anything but rabbit food. Here is more of my family cowpea that I planted here. Marigold. I love marigolds. I think they're beautiful. And the Swiss chard down here, two of them actually just drowned and rotted. And like I say, these are just rabbit food, but that's fine. So my tomatoes, the ones down here, you can see it is mostly dead. So I'm gonna pull these down here out next week. They're still wilted and looking really pitiful. That one's dead. So my friend Rebecca gave me 6 tomato plants, so I've got some to replace them at least. I don't know if you noticed, there's quite a few basil coming up. I'm moving too fast, sorry. So then the tomatoes start at least looking a little better when you get to the higher part of the garden. And these right here look especially good. So I'm hoping they're gonna do all right. Basil, now these at the end were smaller, but you can see that deer just chopped them off. I've never had deer eat my tomato vines before. Here's a little patty pan squash, I think. So most of my sunflowers, well, probably not most, but some, a single cucumber here, a couple of basils, but I've got a couple different kinds of sunflowers growing. Here's my friend Robin. I love that the robins hang out here. Anyway, this one's going to be a mammoth sunflower that a friend shared seeds with me, and the others are a Russian variety, Rostov. So on that side of the fence, and then my ham and gravy cowpea. You can see these on this end are mostly dead. 1 or 2 survived down here. But then when you start to get up the hill, more of them survived. And I am still hopeful that maybe they will grow and produce, because I need some seeds really bad. months, maybe yesterday, and planted those peppers and eggplants. And I dug up all the rest of the carrots down there. And of course these were all drowned and rotted down on this end. And you can see that the eggplant, the peppers, they're just kind of sitting there. I'm still hoping that maybe, in this poor old eggplant, it's gonna die. I'm not gonna plant anything else down here. I had that little crop of rutabagas and they all died because they were right here and this was just a puddle of water. So it's too late to plant any more of those. And I've got some kind of squash or zucchini here and here. So, you know, hoping if I get one. And this was my original row of flowers and herbs. See the love lies bleeding and you see all the holes in them. There's a cucumber beetle. I don't know if you saw it. The purpose of the amaranth, love lies bleeding, is to attract the cucumber beetles over to this side of the garden. And it works. Hopefully keep them away. I don't know if you can see the cucumber beetles on there. When I get close, they fly away. But anyway, these also attract pollinators and they're pretty to look at. So on this row, oh, there's an onion. I dug up my onions this morning. Here's one that I missed. When I reached for my onion, I turned my camera off by accident. So there's the one onion. That one is not very big. None of them were super big. Some bigger than others. But anyway, there you have it. I just wanted to show the garden while it was, you know, looking halfway decent. It is supposed to rain today, but we do need rain. So I'm sure you can hear all the chatter in the background too. Let me turn around and spy on the old men. Here's Curtis and Bob and one of their friends that I just met today. Anyway, they're having a good time. They're such nice folks. They give me produce every time I come out here. They're always wanting to help me in my garden. All right, so that's it. Hope you enjoy this little short garden tour. See ya at the end of the month.